John here. I'm back with another update and got quite a stack right here. Yeah, this is sort of a big one. Recently, I've went back to the flea market, and we got a flea market about 15 minutes away, out in the middle of nowhere. And I'm like, let me shoot back up there again. I haven't been up there in like 2 or 3 months, and see, what they got. See if they added more to their selection, and they've added more to their selection. So I found some really cool titles, which I'll show today. Some Blu-rays that I got from Walmart. Walmart has some good Blu-rays out right now, so yeah, I got some from Walmart. But yeah, let's go ahead and kick this off with the Blu-rays. And let's see. These few right here I actually got from like different pawn shops. First off, we have Contact on Blu-ray. Jodie Foster, Matthew McConaughey, directed by Robert Zemeckis. Yeah, same director of Back to the Future. And I haven't seen this film in a while. I do have the DVD, but I just may get rid of the DVD and, keep the Blu-ray. But yeah, I got some good features up here. You got 3 commentaries, some featurettes. But yeah, have to rewatch this one again, but I remember this being a good flick. But yeah, we got Contact. Next up, we have Lonesome Dove. And I had the DVD, but I got rid of the DVD because I wanted to get the Blu-ray. But yeah, Lonesome Dove miniseries. And good cast in here. You have Robert Duvall, Tommy Lee Jones, Danny Glover, Diane Lane. You also have D.B. Sweeney in here and Steve Buscemi. Some recognizable talent. And yeah, I think this was like $3. So yeah, I got Lonesome Dove on Blu-ray. I was just looking at the features. You do have a making of on there. But next up, we have Murder on the Orient Express. And this is the new one that came out, I think, back in 2018. And you have Johnny Depp in the film, Willem Dafoe, Judi Dench, Kenneth Branagh, Penelope Cruz, Michelle Pfeiffer. I have to give this one a watch. I've heard some good things about the film, and yeah, there's a little crack at the top there, but it's fine. Some good features. But yeah, Murder on the Orient Express, which I think is a remake, but yeah, I got that. And I've showed these in a live stream recently, but I'll show them again here. We have Risky Business with Tom Cruise. I didn't have the film. But yeah, for the Tom Cruise collection, you do have a video commentary up here by Tom Cruise, Paul Brickman, and John Avnet. But yeah, Risky Business, never seen. I mean, I do know the scene, what's the rock and roll? I forgot the name of the song. What's that song? That rock and roll song, Bob Seger. I don't know why the title of it is leaving me, but I know the scene in the film. But next up we have Sid and Nancy with Gary Oldman, and this is the collector's edition. And yeah, never seen this one. And this is from back in the day where Gary Oldman plays Sid Vicious. Siskel and Ebert called it a great movie. Directed by Alex Cox. So, and not a lot of features, but for a collector's edition. But we'll see what happens. But I got that. I think it was like $1. And also got The Big Short. Good cast. You have Christian Bale, Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Brad Pitt. And yeah, directed by Adam McKay. I know it's more of a drama, but it was like $1, so why not? Yeah, The Big Short. Got that. And these are these next few I got from Walmart. And I've shown these, but I'll show them again. And I showed these in a live stream, but we have Top Gun on Blu-ray. And I didn't have this film, and believe it or not, I've never seen Top Gun. I know people are like, what? You never seen Top Gun? No, it's just one of those things I haven't gotten around to see the film yet. I know the sequel, I guess, is coming out next year now, but yeah, some good features up here. The Legacy of Top Gun, 30 Years of Top Gun, a 6-part documentary, commentary by the filmmakers and naval experts, Tom Cruise interviews, behind the scenes featurette. But yeah, Top Gun on Blu-ray, so I got that. Next up, we have Uncut Gems. Let me back up a little bit here. Yeah, Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. And I have seen the first 30 minutes of this film, and I did enjoy what I saw. So I wanted to, check out more of the film, and saw the film at Walmart, so why not pick it up? And it wasn't much. But yeah. Show you real quick. Get back in there. But yeah, Uncut Gems, Adam Sandler. So I got that. And also, like I said, I got these from Walmart. We have Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah, this is the new Blu-ray that Scream Factory put out. And I've actually watched some of the features, and you do have some really good features. You have interviews with Dennis Dunn in the film, James Hong, new interviews, Peter Kwong, Donald Lee. You got a little interview with Kurt Russell. I think it's like 20 minutes. A featurette with the producer and martial arts choreographer, James Zalou. Interviews with, Carpenter, Kurt Russell, cinematographer Dean Cundy, the producer, stuntman, Jeff Amata, vintage featurette, deleted scenes, music video, gag reel, extended ending. And on the first disc, you have a new commentary with special effects artist Steve Johnson, audio commentary with director, and of course that was on the old Blu-ray and DVD, but the Carpenter and Kurt Russell commentary, which is good. That's a fun commentary I've heard before. So, yeah, vintage interviews with the cast and crew. Yeah, I mean, sorry, but yeah, I got that from Walmart, and it wasn't bad. So, yeah, I'm glad to have that now, which I already had the film on Blu-ray, so yeah, I'm going to have to sell that one and, definitely hang on to this one. But, yeah, I got that. Next up, and I've said before, when it comes to Chuck Norris, I've seen quite a few of his films, but, at the moment I didn't have a lot. And then I saw this at Walmart, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting it. But we have Silent Rage, yes, on Blu-ray. And great movie. I've seen this before. I think it was like $8. So, yeah, definitely a film I want to rewatch again. It's pretty much Chuck Norris versus Michael Myers. And yeah, science created him. Now Chuck Norris must destroy him. That's to be one of the greatest taglines for a Chuck Norris movie. But again, I got this at Walmart for a few bucks. So for the Chuck Norris collection, yeah, I got Silent Rage. About time I, found this movie. Up next we have, and this is a film that I've had some people ask, about, have I seen this movie? And now I finally have the Blu-rays. So we have An American Werewolf in London. Yeah, I got this on Blu-ray, and this is the restored edition. You got some features up here. Feature-length documentary with the cast and crew. Some making of, interview with John Landis, makeup artist, Casting of the Hand, outtakes, storyboards, featured commentary with the cast. But yeah, so now I finally have this film. I've had people in the past, ask me about American Werewolf in London. Have I seen the film? But so now I have it. But yeah, got that. Finally. Next up, which I actually, okay, one of the DVDs you'll see here in a little bit, it has this movie in a 4-pack, but I figured why not get the Blu-ray too. But we have Brewster's Millions. Yeah, Richard Pryor. This is the collector's edition. New audio commentary with film critics William Bibiani and Whitney Seibold, which they're hosts of the podcast, critically acclaimed. New interviews with the screenwriter, which also includes the original 1945 movie up here. Unfortunately, you're not going to have interviews with Richard Pryor. I mean, Pryor being passed away and John Candy being passed away, but I mean, not a lot to do with the movie, but still, I mean, great to have on Blu-ray. So yeah, got Brewster's Millions. Got that. Next up, which I have the DVD as well, so I'm going to get rid of the DVD. And, as you can tell, definitely, converting more to Blu-ray. But we have Days of Thunder. Yeah, good Tom Cruise movie. Again, for Wal-Mart. Like Days of Thunder and Brewster's Millions, Silent Rage, Top Gun, got these from Wal-Mart. So, no features unfortunately, but still cool to have. And definitely cool to have on Blu-ray. So, yeah, Days of Thunder, Tom Cruise. Next up, we have CANDYMAN. Yeah, the collector's edition from Scream Factory. And just loaded with features. I mean, I'm not going to go over each one, but to give you an idea, check that out. I mean, again, it's just loaded with features. I mean, disc 1, you have the theatrical cut, a new 2K restoration from a new 4K scan of the original negative, new commentary with Bernard Rose and Tony Todd. So you got commentaries out the wazoo on the first disc. Disc 2 is the unrated cut. A lot of new material. But yeah. So Candyman. Fuck the remake. I'm not watching the remake. Tony Todd is Candyman. Damn it. But yeah. Again, Walmart. Collector's edition of Candyman. So I got that. Next up. And this is a film that I've been wanting to pick up and watch again. But we have Escape from New York. And there you go. I love the artwork on the front here. And this is also the collector's edition by Scream Factory. And again, a lot of good features up here. You know, a new 2K scan of the inner positive, struck from the original negative. New audio commentary with actress Adrienne Barbeau. And director-photographer Dean Cundy. Commentary with carpenter Kurt Russell, which was probably on the old DVD and such, but so you got some stuff that will carry over. But disc 2, you have some bonus features. New look at the special effects in the film, some new interviews, but yeah, definitely a film I want to rewatch again. I remember watching this some years ago, and I'm like, maybe at the time I couldn't really get into it, but I think more now would definitely get into the film. And I do have Escape from LA on DVD, so, but yeah, Escape from New York, very cool to have now. And the last Blu-ray here that I got from Walmart, we have Firestarter, the collector's edition. And new 2K scan of the inner positive. New audio commentary with director Mark Lester, director of Commando. New interviews with director Markel Lester, actors Freddie Jones and Drew Snyder, Dick Warlock, who was a stuntman on the film. So yeah, nothing with Drew Barrymore, but yeah, this is one of those films which I haven't seen yet. I've always heard about the film, but never seen Firestarter. So yeah, very cool to have now. So yeah, I got Firestarter. But again, check out Walmart. They got a lot of good stuff out right now. I mean, again, just these right here. I mean, got from Walmart. So yeah, check out Walmart. Now getting to which one do I do? Okay, let's do these first. And so I'm trying to separate the ones that I got from Walmart, the DVDs. Okay, here are the DVDs that I got from Walmart. We have this Richard Pryor 4-pack, which has Car Wash up here, Which Way Is Up, Brewster's Millions, and Bustin' Loose. And again, I showed you Brewster Millions Blu-ray that I picked up, but I didn't have the other films. I didn't have Car Wash and Which Way Is Up and Bustin' Loose. But for the Richard Pryor collection. So I got that. Yeah, cool 4-pack. Put that right there. Next up, this was like $3. What we have, Some Kind of Wonderful, special collector's edition. You have a commentary up here by director Howard Dutch and Leah Thompson. The making of, meet the cast of the film, John Hughes time capsule. But yeah, I've never seen the film, but I've always heard about the film. But yeah, Some Kind of Wonderful. They got that. Let's see. Next up, another film that I've heard about and got at Walmart. We have Red Sonja. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Brigitte Nielsen. And yeah, you also have Ernie Reyes Jr. in the film. Never seen Red Sonja, believe it or not. But I would definitely check it out. So, yeah, Red Sonja. Again, like $3. Next up, we have Lean on Me, which I've heard about, Morgan Freeman. Don't know much about the plot, but directed by John G. Avildsen, same director of Rocky and The Karate Kid. So, yeah, definitely, I'm a big fan of Morgan Freeman. And so definitely, I want to check out this film. I've heard about Lean on Me, a true story about real hero from the director of The Karate Kid and Rocky. So, yeah, got Lean on Me. I keep thinking about that song. Lean on me. But anyways, moving on. I don't want to keep doing that. But anyways, next up we have Dennis the Menace, which I remember watching this film way back in the day and rewatched it again recently. And it's a fun little movie. And this is a special edition. So you do have an interview with the kid actor. I think his name is Mason Gamble. And he talks about, what was it like to work on the film and work with Walter Matthau, rest in peace. You got a making of up here, conversations with the cast from back in the day. So, a good little special edition. But yeah, Dennis the Menace, good little movie. And the last one that I got from Walmart, we have The Parent Trap. Damn, but that glare. The Parent Trap is a good flick. It's a good little film that has a heart and, a good cast. Before Lindsay Lohan went crazy. And you have Dennis Quaid in the film and Natasha Richardson, rest in peace. Sad. What happened with her is just sad. And I know she was married to Liam Neeson. But yeah, that's a sad story. But she was good in this film. And you got some light bonus features up here too. But yeah, The Parent Trap, which is a remake too, but a good flick from back in the day. And let's see here. And okay, so these I got from like the pawn shop at different points in time, and this one, funny enough, fell in between my seat in the car, and it was there for a while. And recently I found it, and I'm like, because there was some time back, and I'm like, what happened to? I thought I picked up that movie. I'm like, what happened to it? And it fell between the seat. But we have Geronimo, Jason Patrick, Robert Duvall, Gene Hackman, Wes Studi, directed by Walter Hill. But yeah, his name would never be forgotten. Yeah, it looked cool. It has a good cast. But yeah, Geronimo. So I got that. I think I showed these in a live stream, but I'll show them again. We have Coach Carter, Samuel Jackson. And I've never seen the film. I've heard about the film. I definitely want to check out. And yeah, I'm a big Samuel Jackson fan, so we have Coach Carter. Got that. Next up, we have Nacho Libre. Yeah, I think I showed this one in Coach Carter in the live stream, but never seen Nacho Libre. Jack Black, I like, School of Rock. I haven't seen every Jack Black film, but I am a Jack Black fan. Directed by Jared Hess, same director that did Napoleon Dynamite. So, yeah. Got Nacho Libre, Jack Black. Got that. Next up, we have Rounders with Matt Damon, Edward Norton, John Turturro, John Malkovich, and The Game of Life, Play the Cards You're Dealt. Exclusive all-new DVD edition. So you do got some features up here, but I've never seen the film. Never seen Rounders. I always get this film and Shade mixed up for some reason. And that Shade is another one which I haven't seen, but I know Stallone is in that one. But for some reason, like, the covers to me look the same, so I've always confused the two. But yeah, I got Rounders. So let me know about Rounders. Next up, I'm a Ben Stiller fan, so for the Ben Stiller collection, we have The Heartbreak Kid. And yeah, there's a little bit of scribble on there, but Maria, whoever you are, I'm sorry, but it's my movie now. But yeah, that was a little mean, but oh well. Directed by the Fairleys? Wow, okay, I didn't know that, but yeah, same directors of Dumb and Dumber. But yeah, The Heartbreak Kid. So never seen, but let me know about that one. And the last one that I got from the pawn shop, we have Timeline, Paul Walker. And yeah, I know it's directed by Richard Donner. And never seen, I've heard different things about the film, mixed like thoughts, I guess, or reviews. But let me know about Timeline. So yeah, I got that. Let me know about that. Now moving on to the flea market pickups. Again, got quite a few here. But let me grab a few. All right. So this first one we have The Three Musketeers. Yeah, from Walt Disney from back in the 90s. You have Charlie Sheen, Kiefer Sutherland, Chris O'Donnell, Oliver Platt, Tim Curry. Directed by Stephen Herrick, and I don't know why that director sounds familiar, but never seen The Three Musketeers. I know, for people in my age group, I hear some people talk about this film from back in the day. I keep saying back in the day, but yeah, this is one of those Disney films that I don't remember much about, never seen. I mean, I've heard about throughout the years, but like if there was a point that I saw the film, I don't remember much about it. But I will definitely give it a watch. So, yeah, Three Musketeers. Got that. And again, these are flea market pickups. Next up, we have Prizzy's Honor with Jack Nicholson and Kathleen Turner, and directed by John Huston. And never seen. I think it's like a comedy romance, I believe. Again, I'm just assuming here. For the Jack Nicholson collection, trying to get more of his stuff. But yeah, Prizzy's Honor. Let me know about that one. Next up, we have, which is pretty cool, Glory. And this is a special edition. And some good features up here. On disc 1, you have picture-in-picture video commentary with the cast, director's audio commentary. And on disc 2, you got the true story of Glory, narrated by Morgan Freeman. And yeah, this thing is pretty thick. I'll open it up real quick. Little booklet in there. So it's pretty cool. Never seen Glory, believe it or not. If it would close, I got it open, now I'm trying to close it, there you go. But, very cool 2-disc. Again, it's about an inch thick, or maybe close to an inch. But I got Glory. Got that. Next up, we have 1941. Never seen. John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd. Yeah, directed by Steven Spielberg. And quite a cast in here, too. You have Ned Beatty, Lorraine Gary, Murray Hamilton, Christopher Lee, Warren Oates, Robert Stack, Treat Williams. And special features, you have restored footage not included in the original theatrical release, an original documentary on the film. So that's cool. You get a documentary, Spielberg's home movies and behind-the-scenes footage. Yeah. Never seen 1941, but I got that. And for some of these, for example, today I got 11 movies for $10. So, a lot of these were real cheap. But next up, we have 3 Days of the Condor with Robert Redford and Faye Dunaway. You also have Cliff Robertson in the film. And who directed this? Sidney Pollack. And one of these films which I've heard about, I think Matt Rambrath reviewed this film some time back. But yeah, pretty cool. So for the Redford collection, 3 Days of the Condor, got that. Next up, for the Dustin Hoffman collection, we have Marathon Man. Yeah, again, trying to avoid glare if I angle it a certain way, but features, not much. Well, we do have an original making of up here. Never seen Marathon Man. You also have Roy Scheider in here. So yeah. Let me know about this movie. But yeah, Marathon Man. Got that. See, grab some more here. Next up, damn sticky. Actually, I've been wanting to find this. I've been looking out for this film, and I was gonna pick up on Blu-ray, and maybe here at some point I will. But I was able to find this. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta get it. But we have Ed Wood. Yeah, with Johnny Depp, directed by Tim Burton. Never seen the film, but I definitely want to check this out. And yeah, I know Martin Landau plays Bela Lugosi in the film, and it's in black and white. And you do have quite a few features up here about the film, including a commentary with Tim Burton, Martin Landau, and the co-writers. So that's cool. But I've never seen Ed Wood. I've been wanting to, like I said, this is one of those films that I've been looking out for, been wanting to pick up, and I was looking at getting the Blu-ray, but, saw this first. So, yeah. And this is the special edition, winner of 2 Academy Awards. But But yeah, let me know about Ed Wood. Yeah, I got that finally. Next up, for I guess the Julia Roberts collection, we have Mystic Pizza, which I've heard the title, but never seen. I like Julia Roberts, good actress, and I think it's a comedy film. I don't know if it was her first movies or one of her first movies, but yeah. Directed by Donald Petrie, and that name sounds familiar, and I'm trying to place him, but yeah, Mystic Pizza, and yeah, just trying to avoid glare, but I got that. Julia Roberts film. Next up, that fell over, but we have Buried with Ryan Reynolds, and yeah, never seen. I think I remember it coming out like. When this film came out, I had just started working at the theaters. Yeah, back in 2010. Because I started working there back in February of 2010. But I remember when this came out, I didn't see the film, but I'm like, okay, it looks interesting. So, yeah, let me know about this film. Yeah, Buried, Ryan Reynolds. So I got that. Next up, this is another film that I've been looking out for, and finally found it, which it's a documentary. So we have Pumpin' Iron. Yeah, finally found Pumpin' Iron, and this is the 25th anniversary special edition, and there's a little bit of dust on it, but yeah, I've wiped these down actually with alcohol to get the dust off and whatnot, but there's still a little bit on there. But getting to the film, you do have some bonus material up here exclusive to the 25th anniversary. 84 minutes of new, never before released programming, like the making of, in-depth interview with Schwarzenegger from back in 2003. So yeah, never seen Pumpin' Iron with Arnold. So yeah. Finally got that. So, yeah, let me know about Pumpin' Iron. But moving on, we have Now and Then, which I was looking at this cast, and it's interesting. I mean, you have Christina Ricci, Thor Birch, Gabby Hoffman, Melanie Griffith, Demi Moore, Rosie O'Donnell, Rita Wilson, and yeah, I mean, more so for the cast. I mean, again, interesting cast here. The best coming of age movie since Stand By Me. So, yeah, you guys can let me know about this film. But yeah, got Now and Then. Got that. Next up, we have Your Highness, which I thought I had, but I didn't. This is another one of these films that I remember when the film came out, because at the time I was working at the theater. And I'm like, okay, that looks like a fun movie, but I never got a chance to see it. But yeah, so I finally found this movie, Your Highness. Got that. Next up, never heard of this movie, so this is kind of a blind pickup, but maybe somebody out there knows. But we have The Day of the Jackal, Fred Zimmerman's film of The Day of the Jackal, which I think is like a espionage kind of movie thriller from back in the day, in the early 70s. Not a lot of recognizable names in here, but again, maybe somebody out there can let me know about this movie. But yeah, The Day of the Jackal. So I got that. Next up, this is one of those films that I've always seen around whenever I go to pawn shops, what have you, but we have The Pledge with Jack Nicholson. I've never seen The Pledge, but I've always seen the title around. Jack Nicholson, Aaron Eckhart, Helen Mirren, Robert Wright Penn, Sam Shepard. Yeah, directed by Sean Penn, so who knows? I mean, somebody out there can let me know about this film. But yeah, The Pledge. So I got that. And this one right here was interesting. This is one of those, like, I picked out the movie, like I saw the film, like, okay, that looks interesting, but we have Zero Effect with Bill Pullman and Ben Stiller, which is like a comedy crime flick. And yeah, you also have Ryan O'Neal in the film and Kim Dickens. My nose is itchy. But yeah, I've never seen this film. I'm like, that's interesting, cast. Again, you got Bill Pullman and Ben Stiller, the world's most private detective. I think it's like a dark comedy, so yeah, let me know about Zero Effect. Got that? Get these this last stack here. Next up we have Nobody's Fool with Paul Newman. And I know it's a dramatic film in the early 90s. We also have, I think, Bruce Willis in the film and Jessica Tandy. So good cast. But yeah, Nobody's Fool. Got that. Next up, and there's a sticker on the front here. It looks like a FYE sticker. But anyways, we have The Grifters with Angelica Houston, John Cusack, Annette Bening. Directed by Stephen Frears. But yeah, never seen The Grifters. So yeah, I mean, again, good cast. So why not? But yeah, the sticker, I gotta take that off. But yeah, The Grifters. Let me know about that movie. My nose. Next up, we have Finding Graceland, and this is with Harvey Keitel and Bridget Fonda. And I think it's like a road comedy type of movie where Harvey Keitel thinks he's Elvis or something like that. That's just a little bit that I've read about the film. So again, maybe one of you guys can let me know about this movie. But yeah, Finding Graceland. So I got that for the Harvey Keitel collection. Next up, we have, we have Buffalo Soldiers with Joaquin Phoenix, Ed Harris, Scott Glenn, Anna Paquin. And I think this is like a comedy, like a dark comedy. Yeah, a dark comedy on par with Pulp Fiction. But yeah, let me know about this film. I've never seen. Some features up here. But yeah, Buffalo Soldiers. Let me know about that movie. Next up, we have Wag the Dog with Dustin Hoffman and Robert De Niro, directed by Barry Levinson. You also have Willie Nelson in the film, Dennis Leary, Anne Hesh, Kirsten Dunst. But yeah, a comedy about truth, justice, and other special effects. Again, it looked interesting, so yeah, Wag the Dog. Got that. Next up, we have The Player. And my nose, it's all that dust. I've wiped down all these movies, but yeah, there's probably more dust somewhere. But yeah, The Player. And you have Tim Robbins in here, Fred Ward, Whoopi Goldberg, Brian James, Peter Gallagher, and yeah, never seen The Player. So let me know about this movie as well. You can let me know about a few of these, actually. Directed by Robert Altman. Making movies can be murder. So yeah, The Player with Tim Robbins, got that. Next up, which I like the remake, but I haven't seen the original. We have The Longest Yard, and this is the widescreen, of course, lockdown edition. So you have a commentary by Burt Reynolds up here and doing time on the film. Exclusive look at the remake. I've never seen the original Longest Yard, so yeah, I got that. Rest in peace, Burt Reynolds. Next up, we have Margin Call. And good cast, I mean, Kevin Spacey, yeah. He disappeared. Paul Bettany, Jeremy Irons, Zachary Quinto, Simon Baker, Demi Moore, Stanley Tucci. I think it has to do with the 2008 economy downfall, or yeah, the financial crisis. Sort of like a drama, Wall Street-esque type of movie. But yeah, I got Margin Call. So let me know about that movie. Good cast. Next up, we have Finding Forrester. Sean Connery, and again, more of a dramatic film. I know he's like a teacher or some kind of professor in the film, and he's mentoring this kid, this student in the film. Directed by Gus Van Sant. But yeah, Finding Forrester for the Sean Connery collection. Got that. Next up, we have Harry Brown with Michael Caine. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about the film, about Michael Caine's performance. So we'll see what happens. Definitely one that I want to check out. I'm a Michael Caine fan. But yeah, got Harry Brown. Let me know about that. Next up, we have Rear Window. And I think this is a remake. And this has Christopher Reeve and Daryl Hannah from Hallmark Entertainment. Yeah, this time, this is where Christopher Reeve was in the wheelchair. So, yeah, based on the 1954 Hitchcock film. So, yeah, definitely interesting. I mean, especially at this time, Christopher Reeve, you know, what happened with him. Rest in peace. He's definitely missed. But, I mean, you also have Daryl Hannah. So, yeah. Let me know about this one. Got Rear Window, the remake. So I got that. And the last film that I got here, another film that I've been looking out for, Phenomenon with John Travolta. And, you know, one of these Travolta films, which I've never seen, but I was able to find at the flea market. I'm like, yes, I'm picking that up. So, yeah, directed by John Turteltaub, same guy that directed Cool Runnings before this, and National Treasure. But yeah, you can let me know about this movie, Phenomenon. But yeah, that is the last of the update. And I got a whole pile right there. Now I have to pick that up. But that is it for now. And again, hope you enjoyed this update. And got quite a few here. So yeah, I have to really catch up. And, you know, I'm looking at sometime here soon to build another shelf because it's starting to really pile up. But thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. And we'll see you soon.